Hi guys, welcome to day 13 of the Root to Rise 21-day challenge. Today's theme is all about affirming your worth. So just knowing your worth and reinforcing it and knowing that you are worth something even if you don't feel like it. Speak to yourself the way that you would speak to someone that you love. Our journal prompts today are, what do I most need to hear right now? And then write 3 affirmations that reflect who you are becoming. So thinking of like your higher self, or not necessarily your highest self, but just like that higher step, that next level person that you want to be. Our reflections: what part of me is hard to love, but needs it most? How did it feel to speak kindly to myself? And what affirmation will I carry with me into tomorrow? When I think of affirming your worth, my mind goes to self-love first. And I truly feel like yoga is an act of self-love. So we're going to do some movement, and we're going to get some medicine from our movement. It's a pretty mellow sequence today. We got a Reclined Figure 4, bridge pose, supine twist, supported fish, and seated stillness. So, to repeat our affirmations out loud. So, let's go ahead and get started with some breath. I would say make sure you have a block or a bolster near you, in case you want them. But we're going to get started in breath, so let's just close our eyes, arrive on our mat. Take a big deep breath in and then out. Let's go ahead and do a couple rounds of Circle of Joy, just to kind of sync up our breath together. So we'll circle sweep up, inhale. Exhale, bring the hands together all the way down into heart center. Take a moment. Circle sweep up one more time, inhale. Hands together, exhale. Brings hands down to heart center. Take a moment. One more time, we'll inhale, circle sweep up. Exhale, bring those hands together all the way down to heart center. Beautiful. And then our first pose is going to be Reclined Figure 4. So we're going to lay down on our mats on our backs with our knees up to the ceiling, soles of the feet on the mat. And I will show you. So you're just knees bent and you're laying down. And then get comfortable, take a few breaths, kind of let your body settle into the pose. And then we're going to take right ankle onto right knee, so it's just right across. And you're in a figure 4 here. You can stay just like this. This is great. You can also pull the legs up into you, so up into your chest. You can also rock side to side. Slowly, gently. You can stay on one side and then stay on the other. Take a few breaths in whatever variation that you chose. And then we'll come back with the soles of the feet back on the mat, both soles of the feet on the mat. We're going to take our legs up the wall just in between. So pop those legs up in the air, maybe shake them out, wiggle them out. And then we'll bring the soles of the feet back down, reset everything with a breath. And then we'll take left ankle onto right knee. And then whatever you did on the other side, try to do on this side. So if it's pulling everything up, if it's leaning over to one side or the other, or rocking back and forth in between both sides. Honor each side. And also honor that they might feel different on each side. You know, they're not going to be the same. A couple more breaths wherever you're at. And then we're going to take the soles of the feet back down onto the mat, legs bent up to the ceiling. And our next pose, we're going to take a couple breaths. Our next pose is going to be bridge pose. You can do this one in a million different ways. Not a million, but many different ways. If you're going to do like an active bridge pose, you will lift your hips up off the mat, keep your shoulders on the mat, and try to roll your shoulders underneath you and clasp those hands together and just press everything up towards the ceiling. If you would like to use a block underneath your like tailbone, you can put one right underneath your tailbone and use that as a support. You could also use a bolster as a support. I don't have a block on me, so I'll use a bolster just to show you. So you'll just put it down, and you basically just want it on the small of your back, on your tailbone, not the small of your back. Tailbone area more than small of back. And then in your supported bridge, you can decide how you want to play with this one. You can take legs out long, which is really good for hip flexors, front of the hips. You can take it into a butterfly variation, which is really great for inner thighs and outer hips. You can take the legs up a wall like we did in between our figure fours. That's a great option too. You can also just chill right there where it's at, where you started. You just find whatever variation feels great for you and that you enjoy. When we're in between poses, when we're finding that breath, maybe practice saying something good to yourself. Maybe practice saying, I am worthy. Maybe practice saying, I am loved. I deserve good things. Just anything that resonates with you, that makes you feel good, that makes you know that you are worth love and you are worth happiness and you are worth all the good and positive things in the world. Awesome. Now we're going to remove whatever is underneath us, if there is anything. So we'll just take that out, just set it to the side, and then we are going to go into a supine twist, but we're going to start with our knees into our chest. We're going to rock and roll a little side to side, kind of massage that low back, that middle back area. And then we're going to take the left leg long on the mat, really pull up this right knee into the chest. Taking a big deep breath, and then with our left hand we're going to guide the right knee over to the other side of the body, to the left side of the body. And then arms are going to come out to a T. If you'd like to keep that left hand on right knee, you can. Try really hard to keep your shoulders as flat on the mat as you can. Sometimes it helps if you look away from that left knee and look over to the right. And we're just spiraling through our spine, feeling it maybe all the way from our hips, all the way out to our fingertips, through our ribs and our armpit and our arm. And once you feel like you got a really good, nice, deep stretch, a big, deep breath, we'll slowly make our way back to center. Take both knees into the chest. Find another rock and roll side to side. Maybe you want to pop those legs up in the air. And then same thing, we'll just take right leg long this time and left knee up in the chest. So we're pulling that up really, really tight into the chest. Taking in a big deep breath, and then with our right hand we're guiding the left knee over to the right side. And we're finding that T with our arm. We are looking away from the knee, finding the spiral throughout our spine. And then wherever you're at, find breath. Find a positive affirmation. Find a I am worthy. Find a I am a freaking badass. And again, once you've had a really good deep stretch, slowly start to make your way back to center, bringing the knees into the chest, rocking and rolling side to side. And then we're going to move into a supported fish. I need to find, I don't have blocks on me right now, but that's okay. You can use pillows, you can use a bolster, you can use anything that will support your spine, like up and down the spine, that is like skinny or small. If you have blocks, basically, just show you here on your back, you're going to want to put a block basically like right at the edge of your shoulder blades, right at the bottom here. And then you'll also want to have one on the back of your head, and you're just going to rest on them with one here, and you'll be laying down. So what I'm going to do is a different version of that. I'm going to take my bolster, lay it long ways, and then I'll place my tailbone right at the bottom, and then lay across it. And then in our reclined supported fish, you can have legs long, you can have legs in a butterfly position, you can have legs in a pyramid, reclined pyramid pose, pretty much anything, any way that you want your legs, you can have your legs. Just be mindful of what you're doing and make sure, you know, as always, that it feels good and not uncomfortable. And then you'll just lay across whatever thing you're laying across, and you'll just lay your arms out. The idea is you want to open your chest and relax your shoulders. Take a big deep breath. Take a few big deep breaths. Maybe that's all you're focusing on right now, is just your breath. Maybe it's a breath, and then it's I am worthy. I am strong. I am capable of doing hard things. I am a warrior. I am resilient. Feel free to hold any of these poses a little longer than what I do. Please make it your own. Please always know that you can just take these poses and interpret them in a way that works for you. When you're ready, if your knees are out wide, start to bring them together. Start to come out of your pose. We're going to make our way back into a seated pose, because we're going to find a little meditation at the end here of our practice, talking about our affirmations. We're going to repeat them. So get into a comfortable seat. We are sitting up tall. We're taking a big deep breath, and we're finding a place to rest our hands and hopefully rest our mind. And then we're going to pick out, you can pick out 1, 2, 3, maybe 4 affirmations, and you're just going to repeat them over and over again to yourself. I am worthy. I am resilient. I am protected by the universe. The universe always provides. I am content. I know my worth and I stand in my truth. This is a good time if you would like to pause this video and do your affirmations on your own for the next couple minutes. This is a good time to do that. I will give you a little pause and then we will come back and exit the video. So take a moment. All right. Well, I don't know about you, but I already feel better. I feel more taken care of and more loved by myself than ever right now. We're about 2 weeks into our journey together, and I just want to say that I'm so grateful to be able to hold space for you guys and to be able to bring together people in our community, people that we see but we don't get to know. And I think that we have a really special community, and I love that we get to do all the things together. I'm so grateful that you guys wanted to check this out and do this with me, and I hope that it is serving you well. I hope that you enjoy what I have to offer, and I hope that you enjoy further future offerings as well. My heart is so filled with love and gratitude, and it is such an honor to hold space for you. The light in me honors and sees the light in all of you. Namaste.